Hello everyone and welcome back. This is Veteran Mountain Man and another episode of Prepared Monday, and today we're going to talk about modular packing and storage. Now, one of the great things about modular packing and storage is that the MOLLE system of equipment from the U.S. military has made it very easy to do this modular packing and storage. And one of the reasons to look at doing this is to actually reduce your overall pack out, standardize your household equipment for packing, and make it easier for redundancy and necessities purposes to ensure everybody has the correct gear. And I'll give you an example here. Okay, so you've got your emergency road kit, so every vehicle should have its own emergency road kit. That should be kept in a bag. Now that bag should be attached to or set next to the driver's primary escape bag if you've got an escape bag. On that escape bag, you should have another bag that's a medical kit. On that bag, you should have another bag that holds the sleeping bag, and on that bag, you should have another bag that holds wet weather gear. Now, there can be additional bags that hold additional types of equipment for different emergency purposes, and all of them should be checked. And so, if your medical kit can come off of your bag and allow you to treat somebody and then put it back on your bag, or take their kit off their bag and put it to use, then put it back on their bag, then when you need just the medical kit, you don't have to grab their whole backpack or their whole emergency escape bag. And that's what the idea behind modular packing is. So what you should do is you should look at the lowest level of emergency you think you might have, which would be some sort of initial base trauma injury that might need some first aid, and get you a first aid kit put together that has all of your necessary first aid stuff, and it should be in one small container that is just big enough to hold it. Then you should look at expanding your kit for all the other things you need. And each subsection of specific stuff, so like your clothing should be in one kit bag. Your sleeping bag and either your tarp or your shelter design system should be in one bag. Your food should be in one bag. Your cooking gear should be in one bag. Your wet weather gear should be in one bag. And all of these should strap together so that you can have a cohesive, easy-to-use system, and you don't have to unpack an entire bag to reach something. You just have to unpack a very small bag instead of a very big bag. And that's the whole point of doing this modular packing. And if you do it as a modular system, like the MOLLE system, then everybody in your household can have their bags laid out the same. And that way you know where your kids' first aid kits are, and they know where your first aid kit is, and nobody's trying to fumble around to find it. So in short, modular packing, while it takes a little forethought to do, can actually create a very important benefit in an emergency scenario, and that is you know where to find everything. And in an emergency, it's important to be able to access what you need quickly. Now, for those of you who have never worked with a MOLLE system, they are fairly easy. There are multiple tutorials online with multiple prepper groups that will show you how to equip, strap onto, attach to MOLLE webbing systems. MOLLE webbing systems are available at almost all Army surplus store systems, almost all tactical gear shops. They're even available on Amazon. So don't be afraid to go and get them. Other than that, that's about all I've got on modular packing. I want to thank you all again for joining me on this Prepared Monday. Please remember to upvote and follow on VidMe. If you're still catching me on YouTube and they haven't demonetized me yet, you can go ahead, like, subscribe. Feel free to leave comments here at minds.com/Veteran Mountain Man, or come on over to GabAi, and I'm at Veteran Mountain Man, exactly as my VidMe account says, exactly as my Minds account says. I'm all the same call sign. Thank you all again for joining me, and have yourselves a lovely Prepared Monday.